On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what a a blessed and wonderful Thursday afternoon to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public, and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog, so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. So we're going to talk about a story. A knockings and clappings will take place last year, March 23rd last year, to be exact. Some may say, well, you talk about something so old, that not gone long time. Even though it may seem old to us, but I'm pretty sure it is fresh and still hurting as the day it took place in the hearts and minds of the family members. Now on your screen is a 15-year-old Papine High School student who has since been identified as Kenuth Williams. Now this young man was murdered, was taken out in a hail of bullets by criminal elements whilst on his way to school in March of last year. The police report suggests that Kenuth was walking to school when he was attacked and conned up on Legany Avenue in St. Andrew by two men who stole his cellular phone. Now the man in question has since been arrested and charged by the police. Well, both men, I should have stated. A 29-year-old man who has since been identified as Shaquille Richards, otherwise called Shaquille Ballen, of a Chestnut Lane in Denham Town address and also a Sandy Park address. He was formally charged after he was captured on closed-circuit television whilst he was committing that brutal knockings and clappings of the teenager. Also, another teenager was charged sometime last March after he was handed over to the police by his relatives. Now, that we are talking about. Relatives when not condone slackness. Those relatives did the right thing by handing over that young boy to the police to face the consequences of his actions. A lot of parents need to take a page from those relatives' book and stop living in denial of your child's criminal involvement. So we are going to move on to the next story right now. So in yesterday morning's vlog, I made mention of a double knockings and clappings that took place along the Salpan Main Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Now, as it relates to that particular incident, the official police reports suggest that the men who were found in the trunk of this Toyota Probox motor car, riddled with bullets, were known goat thieves. A third man who turned up at the Spanish Town Hospital, riddled with bullets, is suspected to be a crony of the now deceased men. The police are also searching for a fourth man who was traveling with the others when they were attacked by people with high-powered weapons sometime around 4:30 a.m. in the morning. The deceased men are still unidentified. Detective Inspector David Harris of the Major Investigation Division stated this about that incident. Listen.
Toyota Probox, registered PH9913, was seen parked on the road. Citizens noticed the vehicle. The vehicle was there for hours, so the police was notified. On their arrival, checks were made, and two large Nubian goats were seen in the vehicle, as also the bodies of two male deceased. of brown complexion, slim built. One appeared to be bleach brown in dark colored clothing.
That was the voice of Detective Inspector David Harris of the Major Investigation Division. He also stated that on their arrival, checks were made and 2 large Nubian goats was seen in the vehicle. Also, the bodies of the 2 male deceased of brown complexion, slim build, and as he stated, one was bleached brown. Yeah, man. Serve uno right. All the while, uno go prey upon the farming community of wherever uno decide to go and thief the people them goat. Uno know how hard it is for people rear these animals to either keep for themselves or for sale in the general public. It not take penny for do that, and uno just want come take the people them goat and go make a quick money. Yeah, man. Serve uno damn right. Now on your screen is a known criminal element from the Chinatown section of Central Village. He's known in the criminal underworld as the Antichrist, or some would call him Flowa. Well, Flowa get kneed out, good and proper. Yeah, man. The man them full him up a can. Shut eye country land was the order of the day. As Flowa was seen, spread out like a sheet. Yeah, man, pan a blue tarpaulin, jeans and underpants and no shirt, with lone red substance, a run out time body. This criminal element here is a known extortionist. We collect extortion to feed criminal elements like him criminal friend known as ClapWeh. So I'm pretty sure the area of Central Village, especially the community where his rivals are living, is presently breathing a sigh of relief. Now, Pepper Skull, Chino, yeah man, you are next. Live by the gun, and so you shall die. Now on your screen is a former Jamaica Defence Force corporal who has since been identified as Fredrick Beckford. This man was taken out in a hail of bullets by criminal elements late Tuesday evening at his home in the Calabar Mews community in Kingston 20. Now, Beckford, who was 35 at the time of his demise, is the owner of Jay's Knife and Fork restaurant located along Constant Spring Road. The establishment remained closed on Wednesday. Now, reports from the Constant Spring police suggest that Beckford arrived home 9:20 p.m. that evening, and he was pounced upon by armed criminal elements waiting in a motor vehicle. The police stated that they were summoned by curious onlookers, and Beckford was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced you know what. A childhood friend stated that she grew up with Beckford in the parish of St. Mary. She stated, and I quote, "He was a go-getter person. Nothing was considered hard for him. He loved to cook from a tender age. It is also said that he never forgot where he came from. It is also reported that Beckford served 13 years in the JDF before he followed his heart and ventured into opening his own restaurant." On the Spot News Media was reliably told that his parents and siblings, who currently resides overseas, were struggling to come to terms with the news of his untimely passing. Now, residents of the Calabar Mews were also shocked by the nature of this bold and brazen attack in their community, of course, because they are not used to such incidents. As one of the residents stated, crime happens just about everywhere, but not in here. This is a peaceful neighborhood. We are saddened by his death because he was a promising young man and his killers should be brought to justice. Yeah, man. Now over there in the western end of our island, a taxi operator was taken out in a hail of bullets at his home in Sandy Bay, Montpelier in Hanover on Tuesday night. Now the man who lost his life, the taxi operator, is presently on your screen, and he has since been identified as Saint O'Brien Downey, otherwise known as Cuban in the streets. The police state that Downey was at his home when he was ambushed and conned up multiple times by armed criminal elements. The police stated that they were summoned, and upon their arrival, Downey was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced you know what. The Sandy Bay and Lucy police has commenced investigation into that knockings and clappings, as they say that they have no motive at the time of this news broadcast. It is really a sad state of affairs in our dearly beloved island home, Jamaica, as people's lives has narrowed down to that less of dogs. Because to be honest, how often do we drive past a dead dog in the streets versus how often we hear of multiple knockings and clappings right across the length and breadth of Jamaica that keep resulting in the loss of life of our own? When, Jamaica, when are we going to start loving each other? When black lives are going to actually start matter to us? Boy, may I tell you, my peeps, the thing rough. But anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.